free question that came in was actually around duct leakage testing. So I know you guys both work in Massachusetts, and I'm trying to be fair to everybody that's members across the country, but we are getting a lot of questions around duct pressure testing, mainly because here in Massachusetts, the green energy, I'm sorry, the stretch code, which is the green communities. There's 300 out of the 350 communities in Massachusetts that are part of the stretch code, which means January 1st, they immediately updated to the 2021 International Energy Conservation Code and started enforcing that, even though the rest of the codes and the rest of the state, the other 50 towns, are on the 2015 code cycle. So it's a couple of code cycles behind. So those 300 communities that immediately started enforcing it started changing the enforcement on duct leakage testing, right? So if you're on one of the previous codes, the 2015 or 2018 IECC, you just do a total leakage test, less than 4 CFM per 100 square feet that the unit services, unless all the duct work is completely, and the air handler is completely within the building envelope, the thermal envelope, and you didn't actually have to do a duct test, right? Unfortunately, that's changed with the 2021 IECC. So they actually give you the ability to do a rough-in test. With the air handler, you're able to leak 4 CFM per 100 square feet, just like before. Without the air handler during rough-in, you can only leak 3 CFM per 100 square feet that the unit services. If you're doing a post-construction test, it's the same. So post-construction, 4 CFM per 100 square feet. The only change that's different in that is if all of your ducts are actually within the building envelope, and there's many ways to define if a duct is in the building envelope, right? Where it's insulated, how it's insulated. There's a lot of details there in the IECC. But if all your duct work is within the building envelope and the air handler, you're able to leak less than 8 CFM per 100 square feet. So there's a big push to make sure all the duct work is within the thermal envelope. Now, if you're leaking 8 CFM per 100 square feet, you're probably going to have some balancing problems in some small systems. But they give you that ability because everything's going to leak within the building. And they're saying that that heat loss or gain is going to be much more minimal across that duct system. So 8 CFM per 100 square feet, if all the duct work and the air handler is within the building envelope. You do have to do a test if everything's within that under the new code. Just because every single cycle is going to get tougher and it's going to get more stringent. Of course, there's the thought that hopefully there's going to be an amendment put through, and some of the local trade organizations have proposed amendments. So that way you wouldn't have to do duct testing. But as of right now, there's no amendment in that code cycle, and you have to do a duct test even if everything's within the building envelope.
Hi, I'm Chris with HVAC Pro Blog, and I want to thank you for watching my videos every week. If you'd like to help support our channel more, head over to my Patreon page where I have options for as little as $8 a month. If you'd like to join the HVAC Design Society and get your questions answered, like I just showed you, we do this monthly for our elite members. So a special shout out to all those HVAC Design Society members in order to help feed us with content and supporting the channel while getting your questions answered. Thanks for joining me this week at HVAC Pro Blog, where we provide advice for residential system design, quality installation, and system diagnosis. I'll see you soon.